This hunt was one of the most intense hunts I think I've ever experienced, and for sure one of the ones I enjoyed the most. It was one of those cold, frosty, late November days. Maybe a good half hour had gone by from the time we got settled in the tree before the sun started to come up, and I turned around and looked out in a field behind us and seen a buck out there. I couldn't exactly tell what deer it was out in the field behind me, so I decided I was going to go ahead and hit him with a grunt and see if he would come in. And when I hit him with a long drawn out grunt, which is very typical means of communication during that time of year, on the tail end of the rut where does are very few and far between that are in estrus, they're almost always on the program of coming in to check it out. And when I slid the monoslide all the way down to the deepest setting, and then I heard the distinctive, long, drawn-out, deep guttural grunt of that old warrior that we were after that we named Croaker. There's no way that I could mistake that sound for any other buck on that farm. He was very loud, he was very deep, and he was always very aggressive. And he responded right back immediately with the exact same pitch and tone. Right here. Right here. It's just indescribable to say what a 300-pound deer looks like if you've never seen one on the hoof come walking in. He came in ready for war, and we were going to give it to him. Right here. Are you on him? Get on him. Are you on him? When this deer first walked into range, he was under 20 yards really, but we didn't have the camera on him, and as we struggled to get everything in concert together, he walked into one shooting lane. I got the full draw. He walked into another shooting lane. I tried to stop him, and he didn't stop. And I think because it was so crunchy and so loud, he was just walking and couldn't hear me yell at him. By the time this deer got to the last shooting lane, I was not going to let him go again. Nice buck, dude. We just smashed a really good one. It's a buck that we've been looking for a while named Croaker. We've seen him quite a bit. He's croaked quite a bit. We've got tons and tons of audio and video of him walking around croaking in the past, for the past month. So we're super stoked to get that deer down. I'm super excited. Well, we've used the extinguisher with some phenomenal success in the past. It is extremely effective and deadly on giant bucks like this. It invoked in him clearly a territorial response, and that territorial response was eventually the end of him at almost 35 yards. So I can't say enough about the performance of the call and what we've seen in our testing results, and we're very anxious to get these in your hands next fall.
For a limited time, when you order the Extinguisher Deer Call, you'll receive a free black rack. That's right, you'll receive a free black rack rattling system with instructional DVD. Don't wait until all of the free black racks are gone. Order now. FreeBlackRack.com.